Well, we've made it again to round 2. Each of our playoff appearances, our 3 playoff appearances, we have made an appearance in round number 2. This time, it's the San Jose Sharks. The last two times we've made an appearance in the playoffs, we met the San Jose Sharks in the first round of the playoffs. So let's take a quick peek at the San Jose Sharks. So, this San Jose Sharks crew pretty much unchanged from the last few times we've seen them. Their first line now has Logan Couture on it. That's because Joe Thornton has retired. So Joe Thornton is not in the NHL anymore. It's Marleau, Couture, Gagliardi, and who is it? It's Havlat that has been the thorn in our side in playoffs past. He's on the second line. And is that Bergenheim? It was Bergenheim that was on our team at one point. It was Ryan Clough on our team. Oh, and look at that. Third line center Steve Ott. So a few former Flames players have joined forces with the Sharks to try and seek revenge on us. Steve Ott, Stanley Cup champion with your Calgary Flames last season. So this is a decent lineup. They're not as deep. I mean, like, if you look at this bottom 6, it's not a very deep bottom 6 outside of Steve Ott and Ryan Clough, the 2 best performers in that bottom 6. But that top 2 lines, there's a lot of offensive firepower right there, including 2 snipers in the top 6. Great defense pairing and a very young kid in Roland McEwen on the third pair, 82 overall. That's working out nicely. Jason Demers pairs alongside of McEwen. Vlasic still here with Irwin. So the new faces on the back end, Mueller, I don't think Irwin was here last time, and McEwen definitely was not on the San Jose Sharks blue line the last time we saw these guys in the playoffs. That's the power play. Just take a quick little snapshot of how that power play looks. They do have all defensemen on the point. So Mueller, Burns, McEwen, Vlasic on both power play units. And the 2 snipers, obviously, Havlat and Marleau would be on the power play. Not sure how great their power play is this postseason, but it will be a threat. And the goalie, we're very familiar with this guy. Antti Niemi gets the go in the crease, 3rd time facing this guy with the Sharks in the net in the postseason. So all 3 now playoff appearances against Jose, we've seen Antti Niemi in the goal crease. I saw this in the main menu, in the main sim screen, but I knew that Martin Havlat was going to be a force offensively speaking. 7 points in 5 games, 4 goals scored. So he has the tie for the lead for goals scored in 5 games on this Sharks team. That's how quickly they took care of the Anaheim Ducks. So we don't get to deal with Jonas Hiller this season. That is a guarantee. Then Joe Pavelski, 7 points, 2 goals. Marleau, 6 points, 4 goals. Saladin, 6 points, 2 goals, and McEwen with 5 points, and on and on and on down the list we go. And Niemi has done this in 5 games. 2 GAA, almost 2 even GAA, so he's barely giving up 2 goals against per game. His save percentage is not far away from being a 94, 93.3 save percentage. Very solid stuff, but we know from playoffs past that we can definitely get to this guy. It's time to get fired up because this is round 2. And if we can win this round, we will be halfway to defending the Stanley Cup. So it's a long way to go. You got to win 16 games in order to earn the right to lift it all. Peter Mrazek has really been solid the last 2 games in a row. And well, boy, was Phoenix a test. And I'm sure San Jose will be a test once again. We got the retro alternate jerseys on this time as we face the San Jose Sharks, and they have a tough time connecting on a pass. We're going to find out if the Sharks play similar to the way that they did the last 2 meetings we've had against them, or has the AI or does the AI play any different or make an adjustment with that aggression slider being as high as it is. But we're looking. Back to the point. Nice, easy saucer pass. Ekblad, got to watch out for that. And a turnover. Callahan, he's on it. And that pass is going to be knocked down by Couture. But he freaked out and panicked and sent it to the corner. But Gagliardi has it over on the wing to Mueller. Gagliardi on the return pass. And the Sharks are in. But not for long. Ekblad separates man from puck. And it is rimmed around. Callahan, watch out for that big body check. And dump the puck in. Or we tried to dump the puck in. Get it 200 feet away from our net and just get in on that forechecking action. Look at the beautiful forechecking opportunity by the second line as we're on a partial change. Ekblad shakes his man, shoots high blocker. There's the first shot on goal. Back to Ekblad, or at least intended to go back to Ekblad. That's knocked down by Mueller. And this high-flying action to start. Good pace to this game to begin with. I noted again with the series against the Coyotes that they were a very aggressive team. They were very hard to get much of anything going offensively against them in their own zone. That was a big hit coming back through neutral ice. But they were a very aggressive team through the middle of the ice and in their own zone. We're going to just send it behind the net. Kempe has the right idea. The point is covered off, but not anymore. D. Look at all the space. Thank you, Seeloff. So much space, and he just pulled it out behind the blue line. I had no control over that really big bouncing puck. These puck physics are so strange, but I love it. It does make the dump in meaningful. You have to be very smart when you go back to do a puck retrieval. That went right along the goal line and rode the goal line behind Mrazek. Adam in front, blocker save for Peter Mrazek. Oh boy, you can really feel the puck control slider making a difference right now. Seeloff guarding this left side of the net. Back to the point it goes. McEwen throws one on that was blocked by David Desharnais. It's behind the Sharks the attacking zone blue line for the Sharks. They send it in, a dump in on goal. Man, the pace is high to begin game. This is just game 1 right now, and we just keep turning the puck over. We can't get the puck beyond our own blue line right now. This is just atrocious effort. That is going to deflect back to center, and we can finally catch our breath. We can reset a little bit. Oh my goodness, man. The AI on this aggression level is just something else. They're really pushing the issue. We need to get the puck in the zone, get it behind their D, much like I said with Phoenix. Ooh, who's that crashing the net? I had Sven Berchi in front of the net, unable to actually make the pass go. The Sharks can't make this pass go. Everyone is all over the place to start this game. Kind of a feeling out process between these two teams. Joe Pavelski, longtime veteran of the National Hockey League, and longtime veteran of a playoff series against the Calgary Flames. We've gotten very familiar with each other these last few seasons. I tell you what, the pressure from the Sharks right now. Get on the boards and get a simple breakout play going. That's behind Peckham. I don't even think you can feel my frustration right now. That's a nice windmill move, but Callahan carried it in on the offside. So hard to get anything going through the middle of the ring. Over the blue line, but the Sharks are making that very difficult. So at times we're just gonna I can feel it. This is gonna be a dump and chase series. We're gonna have to dump the puck in and just be really, really good on our retrieval on the forecheck. We gotta go retrieve the puck. They're doing the same to us, so puck's bouncing. Pucks do be bouncing on that dump in, so be ready if you're a defenseman. Sevior is up the rink wide to Stahlberg, over to Giordano, and picked off by Niemi, but that's what we need to do. Get the puck in the zone, rink-wide feed, have that trailing player skate in right down the middle in support of the offense, and that's where the shot might come from. If we can get that, I like our chances. It's a good opportunity. It was just it was an easy save for Niemi, easier save than it should have been. Good play by Desharnais coming back through. Peckham can transition this, but we're going to pull it back. walk in the middle. You cannot really finally walk that blue line with how quickly the AI defenders get up on you. We separate Burns from the puck here. Down low behind the net, Desharnais. I'll take that wrap-around try. It's right there in front of me. Brouwer peels back. Back to the point. Peckham D-to-D. Laxo wrister. All right, that's something. Desharnais side of the net chance. We don't know where the puck is. Mueller had it. Now Desharnais. Desharnais to Brouwer. Brouwer back to Desharnais. He was shoved before he could even get the shot or even have a chance to get the puck back on a return feed. And the Sharks are content to dump it in and change. So it seems like both teams have had a good fair shot at getting some offensive zone pressure early in the game. Irwin is slow to retrieve this. I do know that's Irwin. I got to figure out which number McEwen wears for the San Jose Sharks. Fun fact, I have a Roland McEwen team issued Whalers throwback jersey. Best way to describe it. Actual team issued jersey to Roland McEwen in my closet. Just throwing that out there just because I do. I bought it at a Hurricanes team equipment sale. Had to pick it up. I mean, sweet Whalers jersey, and I don't know. I can't say anything else about that. Just that's all I have to say. I bought it because it has the number 55 on it, so he was going to wear the number 55 here, and I just like that number. I think number 55 looked really cool on that jersey, so I pulled it off the rack and purchased it. Anyway, fun fact, right? Up to Granlund in the middle of the rink. Back to the commentary to discuss what's going on the ice surface here. Centering feed not happening. Brandon Saad sending it down low. We got the behind the net support. Baertschi in front for Saad, and it was blocked. Tightly played. This is a very tight checking game. Both teams not giving each other a lot of space, but Livingston doesn't need a ton of space. He scores with a snipe over the blocker of Peter Mrazek, and we give up the first goal in the game, and it is Livingston. I couldn't tell if it was Livingstone or Livingston, but Livingston is the pronunciation, and, well, I'm very familiar with who he is now. Nice goal. Got to give it up to him. That was a nice snipe. Unfortunate for us. We've had the pressure. You can't say that we haven't had pressure, and we haven't had attacking zone opportunities. And hey, look who gets on the board with an assist. Roland McEwen does get on the board with that assist. McEwen, a former LA Kings prospect, if I do believe that's where he was in the real world. I don't know how San Jose has acquired him, probably through free agency or something like that. He's playing on the bottom six. They're looking for that play in front. I know they are. Back to the point. There's the shot from the point with traffic. There's Girardi in a battle from the corner. Uh-oh. We've got to get this puck out. Got to get it out. I'm going to stop. Pass. Oh, Emerson. But we would be offside. Really frustrating. We have to dump the puck in there. So we would have been offside. Smart play. It was a smart play and the right play by Colton Sevior. Poked away. And now I'm going to pull this back. I need a forward to get open. It's Sevior. Again, probably the dump in would have been the play here. Waiting. Ooh. No, not Baertschi. The point man. Oh, God. We had it wide open at the point. That's okay. We can reset again. Now back to the point. Down low. Trying to grind. Trying to really grind here. Someone get to the middle. Drop pass. Granlund backdoor. Up top. What the hell? Okay, well, we went up top to the point man that time. Baertschi poke it. Where's my defenseman? Oh, there's no defenseman. Okay, well, this is a very good response shift, I guess, to getting scored on. Not going to be an icing here. Irwin, one-man forecheck. Because I think, are we trapping? We're 1-2-2 passive, so I guess we're full neutral zone trap right now. Oh, cover that. I'll take the D-zone face-off in a reset. I mean, we're just going to have to accept that we're going into the intermission trailing by a goal. Seguin on the right side. I need a win from my right-handed center here into the corner. We do. Let's see if we can go real quick. Get a quick shot. You got a few seconds here. Oh my goodness, Callahan. That was not the intention, but we do trail 1-0 going into the first intermission. 7 shots to 5. That is the total from the first period of play. So we can do better. We're getting outshot, by the way, 7 shots to 5. So both teams, not a lot of opportunities for either team. Oh, Seguin had that picked right away from him by Patrick Marleau. So we got to be smart with where we pass, who we pass the puck to, and where we pass the puck to in the attacking zone. Of course, you can be more risk-taking in the offensive zone than you can anywhere else on the ice. Okay. That was a very weird play by Kostitsyn, but it's kind of worked out for now. Seguin, you got to lay the body here. Oh, just getting pulled right off the puck right there. Yeah, this difference in the AI, just one click in the slider for aggression again, that's the slider I want to hammer on about, is it makes such a difference in terms of the way the AI play, apparently. They're way tougher to get any attacking zone chances against. But when you do score, I guess it just makes it all the more sweeter. Get out of the freaking way. Up to Berchi. Do I windmill here? We can do that. That'll work. That just counts as a shot on goal. At the minimum, it went right through the legs of Niemi and out the other side. Cleared around the boards. Granlund kicks it. Saad waiting. Someone was right there in front. We're just going to risk that, but it'll get blocked. Whole lot of chaos going on in the offensive zone right now for the Flames. A dump in and a big hip check. We have to flip that on the backhand. Out to center ice. And Irwin will dump it in. Reset time for the Calgary Flames. D to D here and up the boards. Berchi in support. Got to find a way to beat that forecheck. I'm going to bump. I'm going to windmill Deke to the outside just to get some space, and they're just all over us, man. I mean, there's literally nowhere to go with it. Kempe, the pull-up, back door, and I think that's off the mark. I don't think that got on net, but a good opportunity, good look for it. Stay in on that forward. Be just as annoying to play against with the forecheck as they are. They're an annoying team to play against so far in this game. But, you know, I knew I had a gut feeling the Phoenix series would be a long series. This feels like it will be equally so. I lost that puck at the moment I passed it. Oh, Brouwer, way to be on that at least. And if that went in, you never know. Kempe's on this. So, again, don't have any support. No one's going to that corner to get that puck. Desharnais is a bit tardy getting to that play. Desharnais side, a short side attempt. We'll just send it down low. Sevier is in the vicinity. Desharnais helping out, but he really came in with way too much speed. Kicking it to Desharnais. I'm trying to reverse it back to the point. Oh, God knows. It just can't get any offense going. I'm taking my frustration out on Gagliardi or whoever received that check. Dump in on net, basically, here. We've got to board play ourselves and then get some forwards to get over here and support, but that's never happening. Kicked by Gagliardi. Back to the point to Vlasic. Interrupted by Stallberg. Blockers saved by by Mrazek, wrong goaltender. That might happen a few times in this series. Oh my God, we're hanging on right now for dear life. At least we got a cover there. If we can get, if Mrazek can control his rebound, and what I mean is with the glove, if you can catch it, obviously that makes it easier to just get a break. Yeah, I figured there was nothing wrong with trying to stuff that on the net, and if it just goes in, it looks brilliant, right? But yeah, probably not going in. Most goaltenders at this level are going to take the whole lower part of the ice away, but you never know. Sagan's back out there, first line for us. I think first line for them. Pavelski with his skate won it. Back to his teammate. Oh my God. Oh, I have control of the goaltender. That was an ill time to actually get control of the goaltender. Let's go, Sagan. Sagan. Welcome to the Tyler Sagan show, Auntie Niemi. You're about to find out. Okay, that was a bad. Our passing is so inaccurate. Over. One-timer. All right. Callahan settles it. Back to the point. Keep it in. Broken lumber. I know it's not actually wood. We need to get the puck on the net there because we don't have a stick for our defenseman. And the broken stick came into play a little bit there for Havlat. Oh, the Red Seas parted for Havlat, and he missed the net. Oh, God. Oh, goodness gracious. Giordano has no stick, dude. Now he does. Thank you. All of this started, by the way, cover the puck. Goodness! All of this started, by the way, because we just couldn't freaking get that shot to the net without the stick failing. If the stick didn't fail, that would have never been an issue. And I just realized the proximity I am to the mic. I might have been clipping the mic for much of this game. But anyway, I will try to pull my face away from the microphone for the rest of the recording session so it doesn't clip. Uh-oh. They win that face-off. They love their point shots. That's going to be a perfect pass to Sven Berchi. Now I'm going to windmill Burns. Oh, how did we miss? You know, we get an opportunity like that, and we just totally miss it. We messed it all up. Dump in, cross corner. Girardi, it's in your feet right there. There you go. Good help from the defenseman. Seeloff on the boards, and we missed Saad, but that's okay. No penalties so far in the game. Of course, I've just jinxed it, right? It's going to happen soon now against the team in the red sweaters. Oh, Saad, you got to just chip that puck out. Dump it in. I didn't like the numbers we had there going going through the neutral zone. That's a oh, there's the first penalty. It's Burns. And it's a major! It's a major. Wow, that's a brutal call. But way to go forecheck by Granlund. He earned that one. Took one for the team. Brent Burns, game misconduct and a 5-minute major. Well, what a gift. Might have to call my timeout if this power play doesn't score at least once. I'm going to have to call my timeout. But a huge power play opportunity here for the Flames. Go, 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 go. Beat up the ice. We need to be aggressive here. This is a big power play opportunity. So get it settled. Get it settled. Get it settled. Settle down. Everyone get in the zone. Everyone in the zone. Up top to Kempe. Of course, that would hit a skate. Oh, my God. We just barely did keep that in. I'm looking for it through the seam. The Sharks, no. Down low. Sagan. Through the seam. Oh, we're just running into each other. Back up top. There it is. Boom. Laxo totally fanned on it. That's frustrating. The first minute of the power play is gone. And it's, by the way, because the penalty time scaling slider is maxed out, it's a real 5-minute major. It's an actual 5 minutes. Desharnais to Berchi. Was that saved? Behind him. We're just going to get into the zone, get some space to the outside. We pick it up. Nice and clean puck pickup. Berchi scores! Berchi scores! And he elevates it over the shoulder of Niemi. And that is 1 goal on the major. We're still on the power play. His 7th of the postseason. I mean, just waited, and then shoot. Really good patience. I mean, they gave him the space. You know, with the hot stick that Sven Berchi has, it's not likely to miss. Good news, that comes before the first half of the 5-minute major is over, so the halfway point is exactly halfway point is 2 minutes and 50 seconds, so we have plenty of time to go still. Oh, why not? Just get it to the king himself. Berchi, puck shield, back door. Berchi, it was right there in front of Niemi. And we almost scored one. Irwin doesn't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke, baby. The Sven Berchi smoke. There's a lot more where that goal came from, buddy. So the first unit's back out there. That has Tyler Sagan on it. Oh, we poked that right into Niemi. We will redo the face-off, and this is the exact halfway point in the 5-minute major power play. 2 goals on the major would be perfect. Anything more than that is a bonus. But just getting a goal on the major is huge. Especially at this frame of the second period. Kostitsyn had it, and then he got bumped. Oh, no. It's the second round, and the fans are already chanting, "We want the cup." I mean, the fans are excited after what happened last season. Kostitsyn still has it. We see how aggressive they are. There's just no time and space out here on the power play, despite it being a major and everything. Callahan. Chip to the outside. I'm waiting. What did you say again? Why? Where the hell did the defenseman come from to steal that pass? Back up top. Ekblad. Rebound, Callahan, and he puts it home on the rebound. We're up 2-0. Or up 2-1. That was a fortuitous rebound on the Ekblad bomb. The Ek bomb. And I deliberately shot it to the pad so it would maybe go in or create a rebound. Remember, he's got 95 slap shot power, I believe it is. And he's got a little more accuracy than he did last season. Dump in on the goal. Wow. Big dump in from behind the blue line. It's huge. There's a big rebound. I'm sending this so we can get it up to Berchi. That was really ill. That was really ill-advised to do that. Fortunately, they are offside on the other side of that flip play. 2-for-2 on the man advantage. Of course, it's a major. It's just one big power play. So Burns' penalty has come back to haunt the Sharks. It's been a very costly penalty for Burns in multiple facets because the 2 goals plus the major, the fact it's a major and a game misconduct. Down low by the side of the net, Desharnais lucky to be rejected for the San Jose Sharks by Antti Niemi. He made a big save on that. We're back to retrieve it once again. I don't know if this is the second. This is the Sven Berchi unit, and that's an icing. Yeah, you can tell the passing accuracy is way off. I can't even connect on a long stretch pass. Ooh, he got horizontal on that hit, Desharnais did. Marleau laying the body. Well, I said 2 goals would be perfect. Anything more than 2 is a bonus. Can we get a 3rd goal on the man advantage on the major? I don't know if we can get a 3rd goal. We're running out of time. Granlund with a little deke just to get space to the outside. Looking for a teammate. Back to Ekblad. There's a shot. Desharnais passed it. Wrap around. Save. Poked free. And kept in. Giordano up top to Ekblad. Desharnais. Over to Berchi. Kept in. Down low. Desharnais. Scores! How did that go in? Just the simple fact that we kept that inside the blue line was a miracle, and let alone to score a goal on that. Look at the pass down low. Desharnais stayed with it after the stick lift and then just rifled the backhander into the net. Look at that beautiful white CCM twig, and then flings it right past Niemi. Maybe he wasn't prepared for a shot there. I'm not sure why you would give that goal up, especially on the short side, but the Flames take a 2-goal advantage late stages of the second period. That's a big goal. It's not on the major. That's a bad turnover, and we're back to a 1-goal game. Rough turnover for Seelov. He's had a rough playoffs. First round, and then that turnover, that goal. Oh, stick lifted, and then just sniped home. Basically a breakaway. And that was basically a breakaway. Shot in the slot area, too. Can't be making a mistake like that right off the face-off. And that comes right on the heels of the Desharnais goal. And that's a late second period goal for the Sharks that could be huge in this game, because who knows how this one's going to shake out. Stallberg, retrieval. If the oh, that's a bad penalty. And now we take the dumb penalty, but it's a minor for us. But a huge penalty, because remember the collapse we had in Game 5 against Phoenix in the first period? Let's please not have another first period collapse. Emerton takes a dumb penalty. Doesn't see a ton of ice time, being a 4th-line center. Bit frustrated with that one. Our forechecking game has been great when we do get in there. When we get in on that forecheck, we are so good at being able to get up on their team and create chaos. Oh, I had that. I still have it. Seguin just send it back in. Seguin could not. Uh-oh. Giordano, you got to cover for your defenseman's mistake. Your D partner made a huge mistake. And a huge save. That could have been a bad goal. We got to just send this puck up. Callahan faked out his man, McEwen, wearing 36 here. That was close. A good opportunity to try something there with Callahan. I tried to just spin away from the check. And that's another big save by Mrazek. Here comes the first period collapse. Havlat's on the ice, isn't he? Oh, that's a huge error at the blue line with the pass back. 50 seconds to go on both the kill and the period for all intents and purposes. So Girardi would be wise to settle that, come out the other side, and just hammer it down the ice. Get out of the period right now. We've come so close to having a tie game on this penalty kill. That's a huge stretch pass. Can't give that up, boys. It's not acceptable here to give those long passes up. Stay between your man and the puck. They want that shot just to get it to the net. It's coming soon. You know it is. Pavelski to Marleau. He's looking in front. Seeloff covered that off. And that'll be the end of the period. Okay. Honestly, pretty fortunate to have a lead the way that we ended that period, but a very solid effort to just keep getting things to the net. The man advantage with that major looked excellent. There's the patient one from Berchi. That was the first goal of the game, was it not? Or was that? No, that was the one on the power play. And then that was the Desharnais goal. I think I said the Desharnais goal there before we went to intermission. It was it Callahan actually that had that rebound goal? So we had Berchi. I'm trying to remember the goals that we had. We had the Berchi goal, the snipe. We had the rebound off the Ekblad shot on the major, and then we had the Desharnais 5-on-5 goal. So Desharnais' goal was at 5-on-5. It was not part of the major penalty kill. Dump in on net. Seguin should be all over that. He has it now. Seguin wheeling out. Sends it in front. Callahan shovels it 5-hole. There you go. 2-goal lead restored. Seguin and Callahan are mixing some magic on the ice tonight. We dumped it in. They had trouble getting to it. Sagan just feeds it in front. And Niemi was on an island trying to cover that blue paint. Look how many Flames players were in front. Unguarded. This has been a really good showing offensively, despite how tough the Sharks have been to play against in their own zone. They've been really good in their own zone. But we've just been even better on the forecheck. We can dump it in, we can go retrieve it, and we can run that 1-2-2 forecheck to excellence. Got that very passive approach to the game, and it's worked out once again against another opponent. Actually, I think since we've gone 1-2-2 passive, I think we've pretty much been unbeatable. So the rest of the league should look out. That's a bad pass, really off target. Right up to the Granlund. We want to turn around and just fire this in. Another good dump-in opportunity. Hits the back of the net. McEwen plays it. I was going to say field it, but we're not actually really on a field. We're on an ice surface. But anyway, a good retrieval nonetheless. Marleau on the zone entry. Powers it wide. Hits the post. He had that power move. That one hit. I'm pretty sure that hit Mrazek in the skates and it deflected wide. He's going to be wise to cover this puck. When they get their flurry of chances, they are pretty good. Those are good chances. That's Marleau floating it to the net. That's where we just got the whistle from. I wanted to see the chance right before that because they flung it right through the goal crease. And it went out the other side of the goal mouth. So Desharnais, the center. Left shot on the left side, did not win it, and a big boom from the point. Vlasic has cut the lead back to 1. That was instantaneous. Off the face-off. That's why you got to win these draws. Yep, Vlasic turned around, teed it. Mrazek is so deep in the crease. He's not ready for it. Look how he backs off his depth. When there is a point shot as a goaltender, you need to be at the top of the blue paint. You take away way more net than that, and huge goal. That comes early as well. Desharnais wins this face-off this time. Really wish he won the D-zone draw. There's another dump-in. Look at the center. The first man in on the forecheck is really good at getting right up there. Brouwer coming back through, and he just sends it along. This is Desharnais. Now he has it. Back to the point. Perfect bank pass. We got to wrist it. We do wrist it through. Desharnais! I don't know how we don't have a goal right there. I really don't. Brouwer behind the net. See how we got the behind the net setup. Back door. Trying to find Brouwer on the return pass. And at least we have 2 defenders back to cover this rush. As they would look to stretch the ice, Girardi retrieves. And we're just going to shovel this off the boards. We find Kostitsyn, but he is defended well by Irwin. But yep. Going in on that forecheck, Adam. Doesn't he have the goal off of the bad turnover? Yeah, he had the goal from the turnover in our own zone off the face-off after Desharnais' goal earlier in the game. So back to the power play we go. Ooh, what the frick? What was that? That ended up on the blocker of Niemi. It was like slow motion. I'm pretty sure to him it wasn't slow motion. Oh, this is the Sharks highlight reel of missed opportunities. They definitely have a post in this one. That one's off the outside of the net. That is through the goal mouth. And then this is the one off the post. That was Marleau, I think, had that shot off the post. Yep, backhand. Try to win it on the backhand. We don't, but that's okay. Callahan, keep the puck in. Keep the puck in. Really a shame that we can't keep the puck in. We're about to lose possession altogether. Callahan is in, looking for an opportunity. Hold on to that puck. Hold on. Back up top. Sagan. He's running it from the point. Giordano from the goal line. Back across. Callahan. Save. There we go. This is why I like the first unit. Lots of one-timers on all sides of the ice. So there are one-timers available. That's the idea. Get it back across the rink, then shoot across the grain, if that makes sense. So if you're a right shot on that side, you shoot it from the left side of the rink, but when you shoot it on net, it has to go back across the grain to the right shot, if that makes any sense. Or right side of the net. Blocked by the leg. Just sending it back into the corner. There we go, Sagan. We can operate from here. Drop pass. Go get it, Callahan. Okay. Nope. Cut off of that. In front. Kostitsyn missing it. Just don't know how you missed that puck. It was right there. The one-timer was right there. I'm going to leave it here. I'm rimming it. Get up high. There we go. Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me. Ekblad. No. Where? There was not a Flames player at all in neutral ice where he passed the puck to. Anyway, Callahan is up. Going to chip it to the half wall. Stop. Cutting up. Now moving off of that. Back up top. I was going to move it back up top. Now we can. Now it's covered. Ekblad. Down low. Kostitsyn. Oh, trying to wait him out. Callahan. From the corner. Callahan's bumped. He nudged. Ekblad. Goodness gracious, man. There's so much going on. And they're so aggressive at defending. How do you lose it there? Good job, Giordano. Kempe covers for Giordano's mistake. Short side bid. Rejected by Mrazek. We got to get a defender in front of the goal net. See the shot. See the shot if it gets through. I don't want to screen my own goaltender. Yep. I'm on that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Odd man rush, boys. Odd man rush, and we go offside. You have an odd man rush, and you're going to go offside. We were going to have a 2-on-1. Yeah, they got that point shot loaded up tonight, and that deflected into Mrazek as well. I didn't think he was going to see it. That's why the guy that I was defending in front of the net, I wanted to get out of the way, so I didn't screen my own goaltender or create a weird deflection, so I was trying to be smart about that. Ooh, no, Mrazek, big save. You got to remember, this is a one-goal game. I got to remember that this is a one-goal game. Anything can happen in a one-goal game. They can easily tie this thing, and then we got a whole new situation. Oh, my goodness. When Seeloff is on the ice, it's a problem. It's a problem. When that pair's on the ice, we got to dump it in. Not an icing, right? Nope, not an icing. There's the forechecker. There we go. Granlund, shoot. How did I pushed up on the stick? You got to believe me. I did. No shot came. This is honestly, this is a freaking intense game. We're going to reverse that. There's not a guy on the boards, not a guy on the wing to get it. Kempe, who's coming to get this puck? Out to center. It's going to deflect before it could get to Berchi, and they just send it back in. Seeloff, let me settle this D change. First pair. Get a D change. I'm flipping it. That might become an icing, but I have to just flip it out the ice. I needed to get a D change so bad. Seeloff is pissing me off, man. I don't think I have a defenseman to put in the lineup that is as good as he is on an overall rating basis. So if from that standpoint, I don't have a better defenseman available from an overall rating. But I got to deal with it. It's just something I got to live with for this playoff run. How are we missing that pass to Kempe? The passing accuracy is freaking garbage. I don't know how we're missing this many passes. Up. Sevior. Get the support. There it is. And there's a headman pass to Brouwer. Drop pass. No one's there. And we carry it in offside. Because no one... I'm just going to shut my mouth. Never mind. There's no point in complaining. I want to complain so much, but it's a game that's 10 years old, man. They're not going to fix anything, but man, it's so annoying when you skate it in. You think someone's going to trail behind you for a potential drop pass, and they're not there when you go to make the drop pass. And I need them to be there. We don't have any other option on the zone entry. So, and again, well, we have a burst of speed here. I was going to say we're going to have to dump this in, but we're not. And of course, they intercept that pass. I had a one-timer on the other side of the rink. I had to try it. Stay between the dots here. Oh, that's a goal. They hit the post again. What a gracious mistake for them to hit the post there. Get in front of it. Oh, please don't be a penalty. Now. All right, good try at least for Kostitsyn. Wait, have we seen from Kostitsyn in this playoffs? I don't even know if he has a goal, but that was a good opportunity with a breakaway cover. How did the Sharks not even realize that the puck was behind their D-line, their defenseman, their blue line? Right there, like, Kostitsyn should have never got to that, but I'm glad he did. They just gave up on that play entirely, and look at the overspeed Kostitsyn had. He was way behind the defenseman. Didn't capitalize on it. I did that little pump fake. I wanted to go forehand to backhand, but, in tight like that, it's just so hard to do it that quickly with pressure on. Good play by Berchi. That might be a face-off. Yes, it will be. So I realize this now, but Berchi's wearing 47 and Kostitsyn wears 74. They're the two wingers that I like the most, that have the most offensive talent from the wing. So 47 and 74. I haven't gotten those two confused yet. Amazingly, it's because I know Bearchi is 47 from previous playoff runs from last year. He was a beast last year for us, especially in the Chicago series. Man, he was awesome. We're going to chip that back in. Good job. Get over there, Brower. This is why we have that wing on that side of the rink. Brower poking. He poked it free again. We just keep poking it, and they get right to it first. Oh, Steve Ott! Scuba Steve. I'm pretty sure the nickname for that, it doesn't make any sense why he would be Scuba Steve. But again, that came from Big Daddy. And I don't know why I referred to Big Daddy, but I needed some humor in a stressful moment in that series. So I just ended up calling him Scuba Steve. So that's the lore behind Steve Ott. How did the puck not get out on that, by the way? That was lazy. A pretty lazy play, if I must say so myself. And I'm the one that made that play. Sagan kicks it. Somehow the Sharks come away with it. We got good board play here. Winding time down in a 1-goal game in the third period. That pass made its way to Callahan. Rebound, Sagan scores. Nonchalant in the celebration. And that is going to put game 1 on ice. Well, we dangled the defender with Callahan. That was picture perfect right there. Shot, save, rebound, backhander. Niemi couldn't split his groin enough to make a save on the rebound. And that is all we have for game 1. I'm sure the Sharks will get their fair share of games. They have been a worthy opponent in this one. But I'm happy to take the first game of the series and the first game on home ice, no less. Up to Sagan. Oh, overspeed power move. Callahan trying to return the favor to Callahan after the previous goal that we just had. Too hard of a pass for Ekblad to handle. Giordano is first to retrieve. And we got that weird breakout play going again. Look at what... Oh, Kostitsyn was so open. He was so open right there. Sagan! Oh, Sagan scored on that. That was a nice move to protect himself. He shielded himself and the puck. Irwin could not shield himself. That's a charge. That's a charge. You know what? If I'm all for a good penalty late in the game like that. Saad has to send the physical message in this series. It's the first game of a series, okay? Now, if this comes back to haunt us, they get 2 goals in the last minute and a half, I'm going to rage. You won't. There is not a rage that will be able to compare to the rage that I will be putting on display. Thank God. Goodness. Thank God Mrazek covered it. It was so close to trickling over the goal line. Oh, you don't want to piss me off today, Havlat. This is a best of 7. There's plenty of games to do more of that. Piss me off. Don't do it today. When the puck, clear it down the rink. We'll have an empty net opportunity as well, by the way. Oh, Seeloff. Goodness. Okay, he got away from that. It's time to break out the fancy dangles. That wasn't quite fancy enough. Kempe is just... he's super pumped up for this. He didn't get a chance to play much in the last playoff run. Oh, the goaltender is pulled. Full length, empty net goal. Here it comes. Well, not quite happening. Who is that? Ryan Clough. Welcome back to Calgary, buddy. Was he with San Jose? I think he was on San Jose last year as well. They're not going to dump it in, but they probably should just to get the puck in deep. Seeloff, you could have got yourself a goal, man. Callahan passed it. One too many button presses. Callahan, oh, how's that not a penalty? You know, Bergenheim, we're going to go. I'm going to try to get him to go. There's no fighting. The fighting slider is turned all the way down. Seeloff banks it off the boards all the way down. Callahan in a dead sprint after Vlasic. He separates man from the puck. Callahan, I want the shot on the goal, but we won't get it. Girardi can't fling it on goal, but we take game 1. I wanted that empty netter so bad. But the most important thing is we open the series with a W. I would still buckle up. This was not an easy victory for us to get. We got some puck luck in this one, to be honest. We got lucky with the major penalty call. There's gonna be games where I am definitely gonna be frustrated against this Sharks team. I can tell you right now, this will not be a sweep.